Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Abby. Welcome. And if you're not new here, thank you for coming back. And yeah, if you're not subscribed already, please do that. It's free to do that, and guess what? It'll make me so happy. So yeah, so for today's video, I am gonna try and turn myself into a witch. Not internally, because I already am, but look like a witch. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do some witch makeup because I kind of want to be that for Halloween, but I don't know if I can actually do it. So this is gonna be like a trial run, and if I nail it, then I guess I'll be a witch for Halloween, and if I don't, then oh well, I need to figure something else out. So yeah, let's get into this video. So I'm gonna try, oh wait, I do have green witch makeup. Where is, I need to find it. So I'm gonna use some of this. I bought this paint palette at Walmart in the Halloween section. Oh my gosh. And then I have this green, where is it? It's a green glitter lipstick from Wet n Wild that I bought at Five Below. And I have a green makeup thingy, so let me go get that really quick. Whew. Okay, I found it. I'm sweating because I was running all over the place looking for it. So yeah, I have a green one and I bought a white one just in case. So yeah, I got these at Walmart as well in the Halloween section. Okay, so let's get started. I don't even know where to begin. Maybe I should put my hair back. Okay. Is that, where's the other one I just grabbed? Right here. Hopefully I'm in the frame. I can't tell. Okay. So we are gonna go in with the green. I'm so excited. I hope this turns out good, if not okay. I've always wanted to be a witch. I think I was a witch when I was like a little kid. So yeah, I'm gonna try and use a beauty blender. Will that work? It's not sticking. Oh, cute. A little green blush to match my shirt. Do you have to wet these? I need a thick one. Ooh, like this. Okay. Okay, yeah, the paintbrush gets more application. This doesn't look like it's full coverage, but we will try. Okay, so I want to talk about scary stuff since it's October. Like, let's set the vibe. So let me see. Okay, so in my house right now, I just bought it, so I've been living here for at least 3 to 4 months already. My old house, I lived in that house. Me and my husband lived in that house for a very long time. I lived there like 10 years, and he lived there for about 12 to 13 years. I know. We were so loyal to that house. So my husband moved into that house when he got out of the military. He was already gonna look for a place to stay, but his uncle had passed away right before. So his uncle left his house to the family, right? So everyone's like, oh, why don't you just move into your uncle's house? And he was like, yeah, sure. So that's what happened. Throughout that time, he had roommates here and there until I moved in. So yeah, I moved in and then we lived there ever since. And I'm so sad. They just sold the house too, and I'm so freaking sad. So yeah, what do you think so far? So his uncle passed, right? And I believe he passed in the house. So ever since I lived there, I always sensed something there. Like I'll be washing dishes and I could just feel someone behind me. And I was always like, you know, I'm not gonna look. I would just ignore it and be like, okay, fine. It's okay. They're not bothering me. They're just watching me. They're just being a little nosy. So yeah, I would always feel something there around the house. But I'm like, you know what? It doesn't feel scary because they're not bothering me. Like scary stuff isn't really happening. So the first time I experienced what's it called? I forget the word. So when you fall asleep and you feel trapped and you see like a dark shadow of a man with a hat and you're like yelling for help and you can't move, like you can't move at all. Someone in the comments below write what that is. I know it's called something, and a lot of people experience that. So that was the first time I ever experienced that, was in that house. And I was like, at first I thought it was the uncle, but then when I looked into it, I was like, no, a lot of people experience this, so it couldn't be him. I'll just be sitting in the living room and out of nowhere you'll just get this strong whiff of cigarette smoke. And mind you, I don't smoke, my husband doesn't smoke, but his uncle was a very heavy smoker. So I was told. He was a very heavy smoker. And I was like, that's crazy, because this was like a while after I lived there. I would say like, if I lived there 10 years, I would say my 8th year there is when I started smelling that strong smoke, like randomly. And it wasn't all the time, it was just like once in a while. I probably smelt it like 2 times. And then I'll just be laying down, and then when I lay down, I'm facing the TV's on the wall, so I can see the TV, and then I can see the hallway that goes to the bedrooms. And then we had like AC units that had like the digital numbers that were like bright when the lights were off, so you could just only see the numbers. So a lot of the time this happens when I'm by myself. Like my husband will be at work or doing something outside or whatever. I'm always by myself in the house when this happens, but I'll see like a shadow just walk by the lights, and I'm just like, okay, that was creepy, but it's fine. Like I said, he never really bothered us, you know, because that's his house. Like he's gonna stay there. And then so recently, this past weekend, we went out to dinner with my husband's 2 friends and their wives. And one of his friend was a roommate once when they both got out of the military. And I brought up, because they asked about our new house, right? I feel like I'm going into so much detail. I don't have friends, guys, so I don't get to talk to people very much. So yeah, they asked, oh, how's the new house and blah, blah, blah. And then I told them how they sold the old house. And he was like, man, when I lived there, he was like, that place is haunted. I'm like, what? Why? He was like, because I would see like a man just walk by and like a shadow, and I'm like, I would too, but I didn't feel like anyone believed me. But yeah, he said that too, so I was like, okay, for sure, I'm not crazy, and I saw this and felt it. But he was really scared, not me. I'm just like, oh, like, that's the uncle. Like, maybe if it wasn't like family, I would kind of be scared, but to know that he was family didn't scare me, because he never bothered us. But yeah, I lived in a haunted house. No wonder no one came over. Just kidding. So yeah, so I moved into my new house, and guess what? My okay, no, not my neighbors, but across the street from me, like across the street from my neighborhood, I have a cemetery. There's a cemetery there, and I love it. Like, I love all things like creepy and cool and just like out of the ordinary. Obviously our family's like, oh my gosh, no. And I'm like, no, it's so pretty at nighttime. The cemetery, like, with all the lights like their family put around the grave and the tombstones, like, it looks so pretty because it's so dark and peaceful, and then all you see is like these pretty lights, and it just looks really pretty. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna have any visitors from the cemetery. So I'm gonna try and copy. I don't know if y'all can see it. So it looks like she has like some white right here, and right here, and right here, and right here. So let's do some white. Oh, my face is itchy. Oh my gosh, I wanna itch it. Or not itch it, I wanna scratch it. Okay, oh, let's try this one. So if you guys have any scary, spooky, creepy stories, please write them in the comments. I would love to know. Okay, I'm just applying the white, and then I'm gonna go in and fix it and blend it. There's this place over, I think on the south side, called the Donkey Lady Bridge, where it's an actual bridge, and people go there all the time on Halloween. I forget the story behind it, because there's so many like scary haunted places here in San Antonio that I get all the stories mixed up. See, it pops up when you Google it. It says Donkey Lady Bridge. It's literally called that, and it gives you the address on Applewhite Road. Okay, let's see. It says the Donkey Bridge at night. The bridge itself, located a short distance away from San Antonio, attracts many visitors looking to catch a glimpse of the storied ghost. However, you may notice a marked difference in the area's ambiance and general atmosphere between daytime and nighttime. During the bright light of the day, the bridge looks like many others. Guard railings on both sides with enough space for cars to drive comfortably across. However, all of this changes when the sun goes down. The charming, lush vegetation seems to press in around you, and there is a little light to see your surroundings. Many people claim that the area has a heavy feel to the air and that it always feels like someone is watching you. Is it the uncle? This, of course, could be the donkey lady watching and waiting to terrorize those who venture into her territory. Oh my God. So I have gone there. I didn't go on Halloween, but I went in October, and it was scary. It did feel scary. Let's see. There are also many reports of area locals experiencing odd happenings and even terrifying encounters with the lady herself. This one person said he and his friends went to the bridge at night to see if they could find anything, and then were chased through the woods by the donkey lady, who was enraged at their presence. Many others have similar stories, and many also have car dents shaped like hooves and even broken windshields as proof of their ordeals. Oh, okay, here's the backstory. One story claims that the donkey lady was part of a farming family who lived outside San Antonio that met a terrible fate. In this iteration, the donkey lady's husband, the farmer, set fire to their home and family, leaving her horribly disfigured and grieving. Different iterations of her story claim that she has been around since the 1950s, while others still say she's been haunting the area since the 1800s. All iterations of the story come to the same conclusion, however, that the donkey lady haunts the area out of pain, grief, and restlessness. Okay, so that's what I heard too, that, you know, she was just a lady, like you'll hear a lady like crying or grieving, kind of like the Llorona. I'm gonna put some black for some contour. I'm gonna use the same, no, I'm gonna use a different brush. I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago I did a ghost tour in San Antonio downtown. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was gonna be. It was just a lot of history and facts, but you take a tour bus all around downtown, and they take you to all the haunted places and just tell the story and the history and all that stuff. So it wasn't that scary. But it was interesting and it was cool, because it's like, oh my gosh, I drive by this all the time and you're telling me this happened here? So yeah, it's I would say you should do it at least once. Do a ghost tour. Okay, where's that picture, girl? Okay, I'm gonna do my makeup and then fix this up. Maybe we can fix it. I need a sponge, not a beauty blender, but like a makeup sponge. You know what I mean? To blend this out correctly. Do you like my contour? Okay, how am I gonna do my makeup? I should have did my makeup first. Okay, let's do my eyebrows. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all what happened because I'm so mad about it, but my camera was no longer recording for the rest of the video. I'm so mad. I didn't know. I can't see my camera when it's recording. So yeah, I didn't know until after I was done with the whole look, and yeah, so it didn't capture the ending and the final product of the makeup. So I'm so mad. It said battery exhausted. Like, what does that mean? Why are you tired? But yeah, so I could no longer use it, and I tried to fix it, and it just needed to be charged, and it needed to relax for a little bit. So yeah, now it works, and luckily it still saved the other footage y'all just saw. So I'm glad about that, but I thought this video was gonna be a fail, and I'm like, oh my god, I did that for nothing. But yeah, so I did film a TikTok. So I'll post the TikTok so y'all can see the final product. I think it came out okay. It wasn't the best. I feel like I could do better, but now that like I practice a little bit, maybe the next time it'll be better. Who knows? Let me know down below in the comments if I did good or I didn't do good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. That'll mean the world to me. And I'll see y'all next time on my next video. Happy Halloween!